So in this video, I'm going to be looking at the Carlsbad plan checks and planning. As in my past couple of videos, I've gone over Solana Beach, City of San Diego County, and what all these are. So today we're doing a Carlsbad plan checks. So we would click this link, and it would give us this. And what this is City of Carlsbad's development reports, the building and development reports. We do not really care about the building monthly reports, the building weekly permits issued, because that means they could already have a contractor, so we don't really mess with the permits issued and this stuff. But what we do look at is the building weekly permits pending. So that's important. And these are the different dates. Now these are all past dates, so if we look at the most recent one, or one for this case, it'd be January 9th through the 13th permits. Is actually the 16th through the 20th, but we'll be looking at this one. So we're going to open it up, and as we can see, this shows all of them that are building permits under review and active, 1/9 to 1/13. And this is how we do this one. See, these are commercial, so those don't really apply to us. Commercial, residential, just a patio, screen room. See, here's some residential stuff, but these are just small little remodels. See, service panel, this and that. We don't really, these amounts on the side kinda, I guess are worth looking at, but they aren't really that reliable. They're not something we really go by. At first we kind of check for what, what's going to be needing to be done. Close space. Yeah, so that's these ones on here. There's not a whole lot on here that we would do right now, just because these are all too small. It's not what we do. But if there was a name on here, we would, this tells you the information. If we go to the top, the owner, the address, the description, things like that we would end up putting onto our prospects sheet in here. Yeah, that's where it would go. So back to this. I don't think anything was on this one that we could really do. Let me check the newer one. Just open this up. So here's that second one, the newer one. Newer dates 1/16 through 1/20. And let's take a quick look at this. Commercial. See, this whole first page is commercial. Building residential. Little thing. Terraces. The ridge. Yeah, these are all big developers right here. Nothing right here. Residential DU. SF primary. Did we look at this? Normandy Lane. That might be on our list. Yeah, we have Clovenish and Dempsey for our Carlsbad, most recent Carlsbad one. So that one, yeah, that's not. Yeah, these are all just developers' permits. The Ridge Phase 5, Toll Brothers, Rancho Costera. The terraces, the ridge, the reserve. Yeah. Nothing really on this one either. Building permits under review. Yeah, so we did these two now. Let's just check this last one. Yeah, so commercial, Trust. See, that one's already got a contractor, but that's a little remodel anyways. Tenant improvement, pool. Yeah, these are all just small projects. But sometimes we take a look at these just because it could be big stuff. I mean, this is big stuff, but these are all developers that I just went over. Now that we have, so these were the building permits under review back on this thing. We don't just look at these, we also look at the pending planning applications. And this was for December because they don't update these that much because the city of Carlsbad just doesn't, they kind of lag a little. So let's look at this. And the yellow means that they are the newer ones. They highlight the newer ones that they've added. So, I mean, it's important to read all of them anyways, but the newer ones are in yellow. This is sports field. So let's take a look through this real quick and see. So these are commercials, restaurants, this and that, the Four Seasons, sushi place. But here's the interesting one, was Clovenish Residence, SFR, on a vacant lot. This is something we would take a look at, is the Clovenish Residence. That's going to be someone's house they're going to be building. So that's important, and that is on our prospects list. Clovenish right here. We had his name. We would just search the multiple listing service under his last name. That's a unique last name, so that would probably come up pretty easy to figure out that he had a lot there. So, mail address same. Carlsbad Boulevard told us all this stuff if we went to the MLS based off that. So we were on our back on this. The Clovenish Residence was an important one that we put on our list. Ponto beachfront. Pritchard Residence. 5 demo of existing SF1 construction of new 2-story SF1 basement. 5098 Shore Drive, the Pritchard Residence. Do we have that on our list? Why would we might have had that on a different list? Because normally that would probably be in this area for our Carlsbad stuff. So we would have put that on a prior list then. Prana, yeah, none of this. Martin Residence. 44 Adams. Lambert Residence. 5201 Shore Drive. Yeah, these are all past ones. Because remember the highlighted ones are the ones that we're going to be looking at. So these are ones that Scott has probably done already. But a new one on here is the Dempsey Residence. Here we go. Single family dwelling. That's an important one because I actually know the son of that. So we put that on our list because that's highlighted in yellow. So we got Clovenish and Dempsey. And we would look up, what information they give us on these. And we would check the MLS and input our information. And that's the Carlsbad one. So we did, back to the main, we look at the building weekly permits pending, and we look at the pending planning applications only. None of this other stuff. And that concludes the Carlsbad.